Hello everyone, my name is Sean Englishman and welcome to the UpLoadCommunity PodCast episode 4.
As secure and as on time as the UK rail system.
Yep, we're dead on a monthly schedule.
And a yearly schedule.
Yes, back on our bi-yearly schedule. Yeah. We're only getting one of these again this year.
Yep.
The most of it.
See you in 2014.
Anyway, yes, we are joined by... Well, I'm joined by... Well, you're joined by me.
Yeah. We're joined by Tom.
Yeah, and I'm joined by...
Tim Varley.
Yep. Tim Varley, aka whoever you want to be called.
I'm Dupont, and I'm joined by Tom and Tim. Tom is Short Englishman, and he's joined by me, Chris, and Tim. And Tim is Digital3, who is joined by Tom and Tim. Oh, me and Tom.
Wait.
Me and Tom.
Yeah.
Dupont.
Why are you guys just so similarly named? Tim and
Yeah.
Tom.
We were
What?
literally separated at birth.
Okay.
I was,
You
yeah.
don't have to be joined at birth to have similar names.
In my universe, we do.
Yeah, if you sub like the same letter, then you all were in one womb.
Digitopia. That's Tim's world.
It's like the Matrix, but
yeah. It's where all the
digitalized.
Digimon. Yeah, it's where all the Digimon go to pay their taxes.
It's funny.
It's funny because he's rich. Yep. So
I'm the guy who brings it back to topic, I guess.
I
So,
guess so.
We have a structure
that
this
guy,
time
Tom.
again,
no, we don't. Don't lie.
and
We know vaguely what each of us are talking about, but we don't know when.
I'm gonna talk about my thing first.
Oh wait, no, aren't we supposed to be saying what we've been playing this week?
Oh yeah,
thought-
guys,
wasn't that,
what have you been up to the
Over
past
the
month?
whole holiday season.
Yes. Did you?
Been pretty much just doing the Guild Wars Christmas events.
Yeah, that was
good.
Interesting.
Yeah.
When didn't we talk about that?
I can't
About
remember when the
start?
last one was. I honestly can't remember when the last podcast was. I think we were talking about it happening. We were hoping it wasn't going to be as big a disappointment as Lost Shores, and it wasn't. So that's alright.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's alright. Jumping puzzle was doable.
So what's the last one, Tom?
No, we're not. It was too quick. Too many people on one bit.
I mean, this one
the
was
same
timed
problem
as well, though.
And there was still
That's-
there was still the annoyance when you're a small character surrounded by Norns and Char.
Yeah, but they did try and split off with 3 different people paths and everything, which is nice.
It was good.
Yeah.
That's all I played over Christmas really. It was Guild Wars, and I've
Don't
gotten back
Starve?
into.
Don't Starve.
God, has it
exist.
really been that long?
I'm pretty sure it has.
Okay, I played a bit. Don't Starve. Got Tim to play a bit. We both died and gave up forever.
Pretty much.
Don't
We haven't
Starve.
been on in a while.
I played Little Inferno. That was quite fun. Didn't last very long. I think it wasn't that much gameplay for how much I paid for it.
I've played a lot more of Black Ops 2 multiplayer, and I haven't been pissed off by it yet.
And I've gone back into Realm of the Mad God, which it's all right. It's not as fun as I remember it being, which is probably for the best. So
That's that MMO thing.
Yeah, it's the free one, but it's permadeath
Which is an interesting
mechanic,
concept.
which is what I'm going to talk about later when I get into the virtual reality topic.
Yeah. What games did you buy on the Steam sale?
Oh,
Because we also didn't say that didn't exist. In the
I know
last
there
one.
were some alright games on there, but there still there wasn't any on there that I had any particular interest in buying, even if they were a reduced price.
so I got quite a bit. Well, like I bought some and then I got gifted some.
So you bought
So-
some, and just didn't want them. So you...
No, what? No. Some games I got as a gift,
All
and
right.
some I just bought myself.
Right.
So I bought. I know one off the top of my head, which is Civilization 5.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I
the
bought
Gods
that.
and Kings expansion or the original.
Yes, with all the DLC.
I didn't buy any DLC.
Yeah, I already had Civ 5, but the DLC was on offer, but I didn't want to get it.
Pretty good. Well, I played like 30 something hours or Civ 5, and I thought it was very addictive.
It's the only game in a very long time that I've actually done an all-nighter with, and I didn't actually realize it was an all-nighter. I started. Well, it wasn't even multiplayer. It was just a campaign mode. I was like, oh, this is pretty good. Play. Oh crap, it's morning. By the time I actually finished it and won, it was like, I think it was like half six.
Yeah, it takes so long, but it draws you in somehow.
Oh, yeah.
It's like I was playing last Monday. I was just playing it all day. Well, no, it wasn't Monday. It was Tuesday, and I just didn't even know where the time went, and it was terrible.
The only thing I would have considered buying was Dark Souls, but I decided against it. Christmas was coming up. I needed the money to buy gifts.
Christmas
and
presents.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, on the Steam sale, I bought Civ 5. I haven't installed it yet. Sleeping Dogs.
Well, now we can all
yet.
have a game of Civ 5.
Spec Ops: The Line. Haven't installed it yet.
What
else? I got gifted Dota 2.
That free copy of Dota 2.
I don't know. I have no idea.
You can get a free key, apparently.
Yeah, I've got 6 of them. Steam emailed me saying, here's some Dota 2 keys that you can give to your friends. No one wants them.
I must have bought Darksiders.
That was in the Humble Indie Bundle.
Ah.
If you bought that recent one. The THQ one, sorry.
Yeah, the THQ one.
What else? I also bought Alice Madness Returns, which I expect will be good.
I imagine it is good.
I won't spoil it for you.
I have seen like some gameplay of it.
I think Tom played it.
Yeah, I got on PS3. But yeah, I also got Dark Souls, and I got Dungeon Defenders, which I did. Yeah, which is pretty cool actually. I bought a BioShock pack just for replaying it again. I was actually gonna get Darksiders 2, but I thought nah. And I got gifted Hero Academy. I don't know why.
Hero Academy.
And Xenoclash.
I guess it's better than the Unicorn game.
What Unicorn?
There's a Unicorn game on Steam.
Okay.
That like everyone gifts to each other because it's hilarious.
Oh right. Okay.
Oh right. Also, if anyone remembers Connor or Concane.
Oh Christ! Didn't we kill him?
He gifted me Worms Revolution.
Was that some kind of trying to?
I am not sure.
Trying to reference or something. That's probably not the right word. I'll think of the right word.
Repay?
I'll just suddenly shout out when I remember.
Is it something like repay?
No. I'm gonna go for a tone. That's a good word.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did he do that?
The tone for his sins.
Yeah.
I don't know. He was just like, I
didn't even know.
Do you want worms? I was like,
didn't you ban him from the chat?
Yes, and he did ask about that, and I did say he was still banned.
Have a game. Can I come back in now?
I wasn't. That was 2 different conversations.
I'm so cold.
And I recently, in the past couple of days, I have gotten back into Daisy. Yes, Daisy.
Not Warzy.
Not Warzy, I'm afraid.
They've taken even more flack recently because apparently their appeal system for bans is just it's not even an appeal system for bans.
It is just if you try to appeal,
they just ignore it and send out the same cut and paste message saying your account's been detected with using hacks or something.
It's quite
so you can't actually appeal against it anymore.
Nope, and you can't.
It looked like a promising game too. It turns out the devs are a bunch of
Yeah.
assholes there.
Mhm. Yeah,
Thank
it's
God we
quite.
didn't buy the game, eh, Tom?
Wow. Well, yeah, no.
Did you
Yeah.
actually try and get your money back?
No.
I would have bought it as well on your
couldn't.
recommendation.
Wow.
I know that would have been bad.
And you
if we
would
had
all killed
bought it.
me. You would have come down to my house and killed me.
I do remember you two just came online one day and said, "Oh, have you tried War Z yet? Oh, it's really good. It's like Daisy, but not shit."
Yeah,
At the
because
time, Daisy was buggy as
yeah,
crap.
and this looked kind of promising with all the trailers and
I was
stuff.
gonna say it really hyped itself up. It was
Yeah,
a
it
letdown,
did.
and the devs are just being complete assholes about everything.
They
So
should've-
they've killed the game basically.
Yeah.
Whatever hope it had, they killed it.
How they should have done it was
Taken their time over it and not
Yep.
hyped it up to be more than it actually is. Well, they
And I
didn't even hype
guess-
it up. They blatantly lied about what the game was offering.
mhm.
Yeah.
And there's like a game called War Inc.
Yeah. And
Which
it's actually just the same game. War
Yeah.
Z is just a different skin with zombies added.
yeah, I do believe they created it. I'm not too sure. Maybe not. I'm not sure. But
They created it.
well, I thought they made like War Inc. But apparently because when the DayZ came out, they brought the War Z out. Well, announced War Z, and then they were like, "Oh, it's already been in development since 6 months ago or
I
something."
don't think that's actually true.
No, it wasn't true.
That's
I
because
think they counted the development time for War Inc. in that.
Ooh.
That's what I've heard. Which is kind of we haven't really touched because we haven't done a podcast. We haven't really spoke about the War Z and its many problems that it's having at the moment. Which one?
No,
is
we could go into it for
The-
ages.
the
about what's wrong
name-
with that game.
The name has been copyright. It's a copyright infringement on
the World War Z book,
I'm
and
planning on making a game, by the way.
yeah, it's well, it's a book, and then it's going to be a movie, and then
Okay.
as you said, a game. But like War Z fanboys are like, no. I saw a comment on YouTube on the World War Z trailer, and it was like, oh my god, they're bringing out a movie for the game. It was quite funny. So, just look at the comments below, like many of them, just doing that.
Yeah.
Causing a riot on YouTube as normal, and like artwork being stolen or whatever. I don't know. Anyone seen that?
Yeah, when I
Stolen
said we could
from?
go on about
The
this for
Walking
hours,
Dead.
I didn't actually mean we should go on about
Oh.
it for hours.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
we misunderstood you.
well, I'm sorry.
Well, if you already didn't know not to buy War Z
Don't buy War Z.
ever,
Don't even
What?
consider it.
just go get Armor 2
Would you
Or
like
wait.
to?
for Daisy standalone to come out.
Unless one of the developers are watching this, in which case it's brilliant. Please don't sue us.
Nah, it's
They
our
can't
opinion.
sue us.
It's
Anyway.
our opinion.
No, they don't
Yeah.
have enough money left to sue us. I'm sure Tim has more money than they do at the moment.
Their recent because the servers have been going on and off on War Z, and for apologies, they're giving katanas out, and I heard, I'm not sure if this is true, rumors here.
Yeah. Are you presenting rumors? Fact,
Yeah.
Tom?
Yes, he is.
But they're
Welcome to the internet.
basically they're giving katanas out. That's a fact. But the way I've
That's a
got
fact.
rumored, how they do it is you have to go and kill a mod for it.
What?
You have to kill a mod to get the compensation for the servers being down.
I think so. I did hear that somewhere.
Alright.
I'm not sure if it's true.
Well,
And,
we're
yeah.
all on the internet right now. Why don't we just look it up?
Well, we could, and
Or the-
while it's being looked up, I'm going to, as it's a new year for everyone, and I decided personally to create a new YouTube channel called Short Englishman. And you guys already had your channels sorted and I think so we just sort of...
Sorted? I just made account with YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. You
Sorted
had
out.
it sorted. I had to make an account. That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Right.
So
right.
we've put all your channels and my channels onto the Upload Community's information bar thing there, and we're gonna make separate videos. And this channel
Is our
is
main
for
channel. It's
Yeah,
basically
it's
the
us
hub
cooperating.
yeah, exactly.
It's the
Anything
hub.
we do together.
Any cooperative gameplay or anything we do together will be on this channel.
I
Yeah.
love the day when I was changing the background on my my new YouTube channel. Going, Chris, can you look over it? And he's just like, there's nothing there.
I don't have a big screen, okay?
He actually has a tiny screen.
It's
my
quite
monitor-
close together though.
My monitor isn't very good, so it wasn't wide enough to see
Oh,
Tim's
right.
new background.
Ah man.
And he was like, Tim, you don't have a background. It's like usually at the top bit, and that's only for partners.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
that was for partners. I
Yeah.
actually didn't know that was only for partners. That's all I've
Just-
had to go on so far.
Quite annoying, but
I didn't know any better. It wasn't a problem before YouTube changed its layout, though.
Yeah,
No.
I guess so.
So I can blame YouTube for that one.
You
Yeah.
can't actually see the current upload community background, which is just
Probably
featuring
not.
Tom.
Well, come payday, I'm planning on buying a new monitor as well.
Yeah, are we going to keep with the chibi of ours idea?
well,
I don't know. We need someone who could do art.
yeah.
Anybody who's watching this video and can do art.
Don't be silly. No one's
That
watching this video.
that all one person.
Yeah.
Don't
Hey
worry.
Ben, do you know how to do art?
Egypt, do you know how to do art? Let's just go on to the last podcast. It had 27 views.
Yeah. Well, that's probably me.
Me 27 times. I made different accounts just to get the views up.
So yeah. Ben, if you
okay,
wanna,
podcast 2,
or
wait 1 sec.
whoever wants to watch this podcast, if you go and subscribe to our new channels, it would be much appreciative of
There's
you.
absolutely no point in subscribing to mine yet because I have no content.
Yeah, well, no one's got any, but I'm just saying, if you want to look out. But yeah, two of my League of Legends videos got quite popular views.
I think that's because you went pentakill.
Yeah.
I
Anything
put it
that
on.
has a pentakill in, people will probably watch.
Well, I put it on the Reddit.
It's because you got them mad skills.
You put it on Reddit.
I put it on Reddit.
Nice.
So, Tim, what are
Yes.
you going to be uploading to your channel
I'm
when
gonna.
you upload to your channel?
Well, it'll be a series called Mainstream. It's amusing because that's like I'll be streaming it. And it'll
Whoa.
be mainstream games.
You'll be streaming mainstream games. Do
Yeah,
you get it yet?
basically, I'm doing the 2013 Steam challenge, where you play all your games on your Steam library.
Is that
Or-
fully playing?
I think it's complete the storyline or
But,
play 10 hours of
Tim,
it.
That doesn't make sense. Most of what's on Steam is indie-based. How is that mainstream?
I don't know.
Foiled.
You're gonna have to call it something else, Tim.
It'll be alright. Especially when I get to when I begrudgingly play Amnesia.
Oh, you've got to play Amnesia, you've got to do it with the lights off, and you've got to have a webcam on your face. With a headset on full volume.
Why full volume?
Because you get the ambient atmosphere. Trust me, it's not one of those, like, Dead Space style blur jumping out of
Oh,
closets.
guess what? I heard this story from my mate who's in game tech, and basically his one of his lecturers was working on the next Amnesia game, The Machine for Pigs.
Oh, I can't wait for that!
He proposed an idea for a monster which didn't get in the game, where if you look at it, it fades away the closer you look at it.
That's not
So if
how
you look at
Amnesia
it,
works.
it disappears, but if you're not looking
Yeah.
at it, you can
No,
see
that's-
it.
No, that doesn't make sense, that monster. In regards to the Amnesia games.
Why?
The whole idea is that the longer at it, the more insane you get. So if it fades away, then the threat's gone, really.
It
The
was,
threat's still there, though.
And you would know if you played Amnesia, Tim.
Also, apparently, he made a few levels in the game, and towards the end of development, he figured out how to use doors.
Yeah.
So expect a lot of doors
Yeah.
in the last levels of the game.
But yeah, Tim, the reason you need full volume is because a lot of the atmosphere of the game comes from the ambience and just like the background noises and things like that. It's not like things popping out at you going boo. Well, there are a few bits like that, but it's more atmospheric than that. I'm pretty sure I told you all about this during the Clock Tower video.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember that far back.
Oh no, it was cut, wasn't it? I remember.
No,
It
well,
was cut, so it just ended with me saying, "Yeah, so Amnesia's a good game. Can't wait for the next one." That's all you left in of that
Bam.
conversation.
Yep. Right. Anyway,
So yeah, what was the first thing you were going to talk about, Tom? We haven't
we
even
were
gone
going.
on to
Yeah.
that.
No, we were talking about YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Chris, what are you doing on your channel?
Oh right, yeah. I'm going to be mainly doing retro games, primarily of the Mega Drive, because I grew up on the Mega Drive.
Are you just doing playthroughs or
Yeah, I'll be doing
speeds?
playthroughs. I'll be doing playthroughs. I'm not going to bother with speedruns. It takes all the fun out of a game. I'm only doing games I enjoy, and also I might do some joint gameplay with Tim. Never know.
Cool.
Yep. So you're going to be seeing all the classics and some that are not as well known, I'm sure. If I can find the ROMs for them, which I seem to be having trouble doing at the moment.
Yeah, he found
Especially
ROM.
the Pugsy one. That annoyed me because Pugsy is an amazing game, and
wasn't it made by the developer who wanted you to
in
make
the,
then buy the cartridge?
In the ROM version, I think it's in anything. I don't think you can make a version without that. I'm pretty sure if it's on anything but a cartridge, that message appears. So, yeah, it was Traveler's Tales game, and you get past a few levels, and then it just comes up with a message saying, "Go and buy the cartridge version."
Alright.
I was like, "Oh, cheers!" Lured me into a false sense of security. I was like, "Yeah, I'm playing Pugsy again. Yeah." Oh.
Never good.
Yeah, so things like Streets of Rage, Golden Axe, all the classics.
Cool. That'd be.
And me and Tim are also gonna. I think we're planning on doing a childhood versus childhood gameplay, in which I take on Tim's childhood games, and Tim takes on my childhood games, and see who.
Thank God we're gonna
fares better.
Do more than one.
Yeah.
Because we both played a lot of games in our childhood.
Yeah, but we played different types of games. You got on the PC very early, and you're also a Nintendo kid, whereas I was a Mega Drive kid, and I got onto the PC relatively late.
Yeah. PC homes.
So yeah, it'd be a nice variety.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm not sure when I'll start uploading content. Maybe sometime next week.
Oh, cool.
It won't be in January for me.
I don't know. Next time, sometime next week. By the time this video gets uploaded, could be sometime next year.
It could be in like July.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, me.
I'm sure it'll be uploaded before then.
I don't know. It took you a while to upload that last one.
Because
Your
complications.
Yeah.
Complications.
We all saw it. It's like, oh, when's Tom gonna upload that recording we did 2 weeks ago? I don't know, but he's uploaded that Pentagirl he did yesterday. I got up there pretty quickly, but
complications, I tell you.
Are you
Anyway.
on the uni internet?
Huh? I am on the uni internet. I recently purchased an upgrade for the internet, and I am running at 50 megs upload and 50 meg download.
Well, so I'm just going to speed test mine because I didn't have to pay extra.
Okay. So what am I gonna be doing on my channel is
League of Legends.
League of Legends,
And that's it.
and I might do some similar stuff.
Alright. Anything in mind for that?
Probably League of Legends stuff, but it's gonna be cool. I'm gonna start it and see how it goes and everything. So I got some ideas rolling about, but I just got to do them and everything.
Nothing's concrete yet.
Yeah, I've got some clips for League of Legends to put up, but I nearly got another pentakill.
Nearly, but not quite.
You'll see my video. You'll see.
I'm not gonna watch your video.
I'm gonna watch it right now.
No offense, but I'm just not that into League
How
of Legends.
dare you? You will one day. You will one day.
I'll tell you how to get this video some views. It's what you do is you just get someone like me on to say I hate League of Legends and watch all the fanboys roll on to defend it, and that'll get the views up.
It's all about the editing.
Yeah. You see, the thing is with giving Tom editorial powers is that he could splice sentences to say literally anything.
Could you imagine that? I like to touch. That's a soundbite just for anything.
You just did it right there. He didn't even need to edit it anymore.
Don't need to do anything with that.
I mean, he's got all our names from the beginning, and it's right there.
Brilliant.
Oh dear.
Soon we'll have a soundboard of ourselves.
Yeah. Be amazing.
Yeah.
Truly outrageous. Anyway.
Yep.
Onto the next
Topic.
I think this is going to be a quite hefty topic if I correctly talk about it. The consoles that have been rumored to be released like all the next generation, like all the PlayStation 4 and
The Xbox 720.
Xbox 720, whatever names they've got, is TB confirmed. Anyway, so also I want to talk about the Steam box and the Nvidia one,
The Project
and,
Shield.
yeah, and Ouya.
Ouya.
So
I was excited about getting my Ouya until I heard about this new one, which is basically the same thing, just smaller and cheaper.
did you buy one? I guess then.
I bought an Ouya, but I didn't buy the new one because I figured.
When do you get your?
Sometime
Ouya?
in March.
Ah,
Yeah.
you will have to
Give a
put
review.
a unboxing video and review and everything,
Yeah, I'll actually have a webcam by then.
unbox that mini.
It'll be the tiniest box ever.
Oh, are you on about the Game Stick?
Yeah, the Game Stick.
The most portable TV games console ever. Just a USB stick that is, I don't know, I'm not really too sure. I'm just looking at it and it has some sort of controller where the USB stick goes in. And does it run on any TV? Who knows? Anyway, also, so I was thinking, I want to talk about the Steam box.
What,
you
is
talk
the,
about that Steam box.
That is the piston.
Yes. What do you guys think about it?
I haven't heard of it until you just said about it.
Okay
Wow.
then.
Basically,
You say Steam's making a console,
Yeah.
and it's called the Steam box.
Well, piston or I don't know.
yeah. I think it's codename Piston or
Yeah.
Steambox.
Okay, so the obvious question, I suppose, is why
Is
does
it better than my
why
computer?
does Steam need a console?
It doesn't. They just want to.
Yeah, you know the big picture thing on Steam? They're trying to push that feature out. I guess I don't know why you would want to use it, but it's apparently more friendly with controllers and stuff, and so they want to have more console-like feel to it. I'm not sure why. This is what I was gonna try and get us to talk about.
Maybe Gabe just needs more money to fill his fridge.
I don't think he does. I think like the consoles actually make you a loss, but the total sales from software will make it back up.
I just don't understand why they need their own console. I mean, Steam's pretty much dominated the PC anyway. You could call the PC Steam's console.
But what about the people who don't want to buy an expensive computer?
This is so how
so
much
that's
you
what
think
the
this?
Steam box is for, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, how much is it then? Go on.
Cheap.
Oh,
Is it?
okay.
It's got a quad-core CPU with entry-level gaming graphics on one piece of silicon, apparently.
You reckon it's going to compete successfully with the other consoles then?
I think it can, yeah.
I'm not sure, because
here's
all the console fanboys are going to stick to consoles, and all the PC fanboys are going to stick to PCs. So when a PC developer tries to make a console, no one's going to be interested.
Alright, so basically quad-core processor running at 3.2 gigahertz. Got an integrated graphics processor with some sort of power. 4 gigabytes to 8 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM. 64 gigabytes to 1 terabyte of internal solid-state storage. That sounds good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So it's a mini PC then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, and it's just like
So how much is it? How do you know it's going to be cheap?
Is
I
it
don't
gonna
think
be
it's
selling
gonna.
cheap.
I don't think it's gonna be cheap.
I think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be that successful because
I-
everyone who's heard and liked Steam beforehand is going to have it on PC, and all
Yeah.
the like Xbox and PlayStation players aren't going to be interested in it.
Well then.
Unless
So-
they start releasing their own brand of generic third-person shooters. Or first-person shooters, that's the one.
You know, majority of Valve's games are first-person shooters.
I know. So it doesn't make any sense. It's like, why would people buy this console when the majority of Steam's popularity comes from first-person games that were exclusive to the consoles beforehand? Everyone who wants to play that on PC have got Steam on PC, and everyone who wants to play them on consoles already have them on consoles. The only reason that this box would exist is for people who want to play indie games on console. And that just makes no sense. No one's going to buy a whole console just for that. Especially when there's things like the Xbox Live Arcade around.
You make a point. We'll have to see what happens now, won't we?
Yeah. I guess it's how much it is, like the console is, and the reason behind it. Because, as you said, like, games isn't really worth paying, like, say, how much was the PS3 when it first came out? It was like 500 quid. No.
It was cheaper than that. It was about, I'd say about 400.
Yeah. Okay, 400 quid, so no one would want to pay that price to just play indie games that could be played with a keyboard and mouse with just on their crappy computer. I don't know. It's a weird market to go in for Steam, but they have the money, and if it makes them more money, then they're happy. But
I'm just looking it up now. It says that the best version of the Steam box is more akin to a high-end PC. So why not just have a PC?
Yeah.
Unless it is cheaper. We're going to have to see how much it is.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the deciding factor. Because if they make it too expensive, then they haven't got a hope in hell of selling.
No, what they're trying to do is just say, here's a PC, just plug it into your TV, and then use the controller. It's just basically getting rid of the forgot the damn name.
Apparently, the Steam box will launch with a version of Linux.
Yeah, it's
As
yeah,
well.
it's with Linux.
Yep.
So, you know,
But
how many
that's
game
how.
developers make games for Linux these days?
Not
Well,
many.
No.
It's
just
gonna
basically.
have a very small library of games to start out with, isn't it?
No, I don't think it's like got an operating system as Linux. Well, it has, but I think it
That's
only
right,
just
we've
runs the Steam
We've learned that the
software.
Steam box will launch with a version of Linux.
Oh, because I thought they would have done it like how the PlayStation is. All the PlayStations made in Linux, but then got its own interface and everything. That's what I thought it was just going to be. I thought it was going to have its own interface. Like, have you ever loaded up Big Picture on Steam? There's like three. I think there's like three different icons and everything. And you can like pick games and go on the store and stuff like that with a controller and everything. And I thought it was gonna just when you turn the console on, that's gonna pop up or something, and then you just do exactly the same as that. But what you're saying is you're gonna load up like Ubuntu or something, and you're gonna have like the Internet Explorer and not Safari, whatever, yeah, Firefox, and then just have a whole computer there. I don't know if they're doing that though. I thought it was just a proper console.
It's just in development.
Yeah, exactly.
No one knows much about it, but
No.
I'm just saying that there isn't really a market for it.
No, exactly. Yeah, not. You have to like do crazy stuff to try and get games playing on Linux anyway. So, but no one really likes Windows 8. So.
Oh no, no one likes Windows 8.
There's so many problems with it. There's just
I haven't
horrible.
actually tried it yet.
Well, that's just another thing that there wasn't really a need for. It's like they just bought out for the sake of bringing it out. It's like, oh, okay, we're done with 7 now.
It's
Better
like
make a new one.
It's like Vista, isn't it?
Mm.
They just bought that out, and then Windows 7's like, yeah, you could just buy it. Yeah, you could just buy that.
I think the one thing I've heard about Windows 8 is that it's very overly user friendly.
Overly user friendly. I've never.
Well, not. I mean, user friendly to the point of patronizing to anyone who's used a computer before.
Okay, yeah, but they want their target audience, as you can tell by the stupid, like phone type touch screen. Way is just people using like Twitter or something. Oh, I just go to that app there, click that app, tweet, I've had a burger, and then get off the computer or something.
Well, it also supports touch screens as well.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
I think
like the main thing about it.
Yeah, I think if you're gonna get Windows 8, you gotta get a touch screen, or just get Windows 7 and deal with it. Because Windows 7 is not that bad.
Well, yeah, I'm alright with Windows 7 at the moment.
I know Windows 8 they're always gonna be faster every new Windows, but I mean, like Windows 8 I'm guessing it can hold more memory than how much memory that Windows 7 actually can handle. I swear 7 can handle quite.
Windows 7 can hold. I'd say 196, but
yeah, it was quite high. I mean, I don't know why you would want more than that, other than if you're trying to run a server. I don't know. But so you can get quite powerful
But why
servers.
would you want an overly user-friendly server?
I don't know. You would just anyway. Most servers use I swear, like most servers use Linux. I'm not too sure though. I should know.
Nah.
I am learning about it, but who knows?
Alright. Yeah.
Back to subject of
720 and
consoles.
PS4 then.
Yes.
Well,
Looks like
720 is going to be announced at E3.
Well, it looks like they're both set to release this Christmas.
Well, there was quite a lot of
Hasn't been
hype.
announced yet, but that's the rumor.
We're hoping.
Yeah.
We probably won't get. We'll probably get Xbox first.
Yeah, we'll get the Xbox first, then the PS4.
Yeah,
come
because after
2
Christmas.
years.
Nah.
When did the Xbox 360 come out?
It was November in the US.
What do you mean? Yeah. I
Yeah,
swear it was
yeah.
Oh yeah. I can't remember.
like 08.
No, can't be 08. Must be like 06. I remember PS3 came out in 2007. Let's do this.
Yeah, I'm
It
just
was
on.
it was 2005.
Wow.
Well, that's.
And the PS3 was out in 2006.
Yeah. So basically, we would.
A year behind.
Yeah. Sony doesn't like us anyway because they always
They're always
seem to.
Japanese.
But no, they love America. I mean, America gets everything before us.
Yeah.
Anyway, but
Well, they've got. It only makes sense. I mean, they've got a bigger population in America, so releasing it there first makes sense.
Yeah,
so
but
they can get more
why
money
do we have
faster.
to get bundled in with Europe?
Because we are in the EU, whether we like
yeah,
it or not.
but we speak English.
like the most reason we have with Europe is licensing every single country and translating everything into different languages. That's why it takes so long to get over here with every piece of content. Like you know the Skyrim DLCs isn't actually out
On the PS3.
on the PS3, but no,
That's
wait.
because of hardware.
Yeah, that's
issues.
hardware. Okay. What's another?
No,
And
the reason it takes time to get over here is because they need to translate American to English.
well, no, as you said, they bundle us EU. So if they can't do the main population of EU, they're gonna wait until they have.
Well,
the
they
rights.
do it by continent, don't they?
What's PAL, by the way?
PAL?
Yeah.
That's like ye olde TV thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I think games are still in it. And it would make sense also because Japan and America are in the same one. While us and majority of the rest of the world.
If I remember correctly, back in the day when I had my fat ass TV, I think PAL is short for phase altering line, I think, and I think it had something to do with how the colours come out on a TV. Something to do with the colours, I think.
Okay.
I don't think it was. I don't think that's
I'm actually on the Wikipedia page, and it just
phase altering line.
They just say a better worded version of that.
Oh yeah, PAL is short for phase altering line. Is a color encoded system for analog television. Yeah, there you go.
But I don't think that delays any sort of content.
I'm not going to pretend to understand any of this. If you go down, there's
it just gets more complicated.
Suddenly equations for some reason. Alright. So 720 in PS4. Expectations?
All with Blu-ray discs.
Oh yeah, that's natural.
So we'll get better.
I don't even think we need them, to be honest. But
yeah, they're obviously going to be outdated already.
Yeah.
That's
by the end of the year, there might be a new type of disc.
Oh, no, well, unless Microsoft does another sort of HD DVD thing, what they did, then I don't know. So Sony would probably be the one to make the discs.
The way technology is going, at the end of it, there won't be any physical copies of anything.
No, exactly. It will be streamed via internet, and your data be on a cloud or something.
Yeah.
I sort of forgot PC games don't always come via download via Steam. People had to remind me that they do come in CDs occasionally.
Yeah.
I reminded you of that the other day, didn't I? When I was having trouble logging in, I needed to get my serial code. I was like, hang on, I'll just look at the back of my box. It's like, you've got a box?
Literally,
You've got a
didn't.
physical copy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Excuse
good,
me.
was too.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but everyone's got a physical copy of
This is the problem we have with staying on topic, is that we don't. We go off on
Yes.
tangents.
Yeah, do
We
you...
started talking
like,
about consoles, and
yeah,
then we
and
went
then
off
we went
onto
to,
operating
like,
systems and the platform that
discs.
data comes in. Yeah.
What do you think could be improved on PlayStation 3? Anyone want to answer that? I'm going to say voice chat.
Oh my god, they need some sort of party chat system.
Yeah, but then they can't make it crap. Have you heard the quality of them, of people's mics and PlayStation via...
Yeah, I'm hearing yours.
By
Right
a
now.
normal
How
game.
dare you,
In
this
normal
is...
games, their voice over IP is terrible.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I mean, they need to work on that. They had on their Vita, they have Skype, so why not? They could do like a partnership with Skype or something if they needed that technology, but I don't think they need it. I just thought they couldn't. They just didn't think of how to improve the PlayStation in the future. I mean, like I can remember like E3 one time. Someone put on their PlayStation blog on like some random Asian one, I believe it was, and it was like, oh, updates soon, and one of them was voice chat, like party voice chat, and that got removed straight away. And then like a couple months later, it was like, oh, we don't even have the hardware. No, PlayStation couldn't even handle voice chat, so it's never gonna happen. So like they have voice. Do they have voice? No, they don't even. I was just thinking of the
What are
party
you
rooms.
chatting
You know the
about?
party rooms, yeah. You can create in PlayStation. You can't
What
go
was
and
that?
voice chat in there.
I sort of nodded off for a second.
The party rooms.
Don't be rude, Tim. I don't know. I don't understand it myself, because if you think back to the PS2's SOCOM series, that had voice chat.
Yeah.
Did it have
If it-
voice chat over different games though?
No.
Not over
No.
different games, but in the same game. I mean, when you were playing SOCOM, you could talk to your party members in SOCOM, and that was on PS2. So surely it's not that hard to implement into the PS3.
Who knows?
Wait,
But
no. But no.
But no.
That's this. We still got that system.
yeah, we have voice. They have voice chat.
I don't know. I
Just
don't own a
not
PS3.
cross
You need to
game voice
bring-
chat.
You need to get your issue across.
The only
clearer.
thing that we want
I
is
thought
party
what you
chat.
I thought you were saying is that they
Yeah.
have no voice chat.
They
They have voice chat. We want party chat though.
Oh, okay then.
yeah, like the Xbox. But I think they understand that all these consoles are gonna be entertainment
Obsolete
systems.
soon.
Well, yeah. You can't just be a gaming console now. You have to have entertainment.
Yeah, it's
console.
a media entertainment
Yeah,
center.
you got stream, movies, TV, music.
Where did it all go wrong?
When Netflix existed.
Yep. And yeah, like they
Whoever
need
goes
to
for
they need to
Blockbuster.
realize what makes a better entertainment system.
Yeah. Okay then.
Anyway, yes, going on to
The
your
next
subjects,
topic.
guys. If you wanna,
Oh, you're gonna let us talk now?
well, I have some, but carry on.
We get to talk again.
You can go first, Tim. I know you're dying to.
Oh my god! Her commands! Yep, this is the news that Pokemon X and Y has been announced. And it will be released in 10 months' time, worldwide, for once.
Dun 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 dun.
Just the once.
You know, like
Yeah.
Japan usually gets it, and then 9 months later,
Yeah,
America gets
yeah.
it. Then a month later, we get
Pokemon gets it.
Now they've finally done it, where they have all the languages at once.
They realize they can probably
Yeah, they
get
realized
more.
they can actually do it this time. Oh my god. What's your opinions on this new thing? Have you actually seen the trailer?
I have. No, I have seen the trailer as well.
What do you think? Now?
It's right, I guess. Yeah.
It's alright, yeah.
What's it? Norse god, isn't it? I think the Pokemon's are based on Norse god. Norse god.
What? Say that again.
Norse god.
Yeah,
Norse.
What
Which
context?
one?
That the
Stop
both
just
of
saying,
them.
Stop saying Norse god and give us some damn context. What are you
The
talking about?
Pokemon.
The legendary Pokemon in this game.
Yeah.
Are
Are
based
based-
on Norse.
Yeah.
They don't look like anything Norse I've ever seen.
And I've played Age of Mythology.
Yeah. Looks like there's some sort of. Oh, I get it. There's a bird in the shape of a Y, with its wings and tail.
Yep.
And there's some sort of deer with rainbow antlers.
And it's an X.
And there's an X in his eye, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep. Just to make it a little bit more clear.
But
And what doesn't make it what doesn't make it clear is so yeah, as we've already alluded to, there are going to be a bunch of new Pokemon in this game.
and old ones.
In
When are they gonna
3D.
stop adding Pokemon? Why
Never
do they
ever.
need to
So,
add more?
Would you like to know the reason of X and Y?
Yeah.
Money grabbing?
Dimensions?
Yes, dimension.
That was
No.
obvious.
There you go.
That was obvious though.
And
Because
there's
it's called money grabbing.
the.
Nintendo thought, our coffers don't seem to be quite full enough. Let's release a new Pokemon game.
They
Someone new.
exploit the Pokemon fans.
Yeah. They're just like
What?
it's like they go onto an episode of the Generation game and just like throw a load of random items together and like that's a Pokemon. It's like
but-
it's a Generation game, except they instead of having to remember it each item as it goes across, they just think of a new name for it, and then suddenly it's a Pokemon. Anyone doesn't know, the Generation game was an old game in England where there are items going across a conveyor belt. The contestant had to remember them, and they basically won at each item that they remembered.
How is that really a hard game?
There were a lot of items. Or I think it's like, if you remember them all, then you win.
Yeah, it's got to be. You've got to
Yeah.
remember them all.
I don't know,
To
it's
win.
been a while. It was a really old game. But yeah, what I'm saying is that the creation of new Pokemon is ridiculous. I thought that they had completely run out of ideas when they came up with the ice cream Pokemon. But no, they've still got more.
They
I'm not buying this game.
I am.
What one are you buying? X or Y?
I don't care. Either way, it'll be the same game.
Cool eagle thing? Oh dear.
Or are you going to wait a few months for the one that incorporates both to come out? They're
Like
probably
I
going to
do
call
that.
it Z or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
it's
very
C, isn't it?
easy. Very easy.
Yeah.
I just was on Reddit and I found just add the word anal in front of the model of a Ford vehicle. Anal transit,
No, dear. Anyway,
anal focus,
would you like to know?
Anal Fiesta.
Anal escort.
anal explorer.
Um,
that sounds-
Would you like to know there was like a rumor, another rumor, of the Pikachu's next.
Oh god, you're gonna
evolution? It's
Yeah.
gonna have a new evolution beyond Raichu?
Yeah, but it was a fake. Someone just
don't need
tweeted it, and everyone got hyped up on this
Mm.
Pokemon.
They
Here-
don't
here we go.
need new Pokemon. They don't.
Oh,
It's ridiculous.
it was quite funny reading it. Someone
You're gonna
troll
have to
Japanese
post this-
people.
Gonna have to post this in the comment.
How a phony Pikachu trolled Japanese Twitter users.
It looks like it turned into a fire electric type.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
You're gonna
What's
have
up with the tail?
it's a plug.
Yeah, it's a plug.
God, I thought that was obvious.
Hooah.
And it's also got different color dyes. If that drawing is accurate, or that picture.
Yeah.
Yes, look at all these Japanese tweets that I can't read because I'm not Japanese.
Oh dear. So money grabbing Nintendo wants wants your money, so go buy that.
I'm not paying my money for another.
Go
Pokemon
buy
game.
that,
Go
and
buy
it's
it,
console
Chris.
if you haven't bought it.
Oh yes, 3DS.
It's on the 3DS, yeah.
Yeah,
No.
I've actually got the Pikachu 3DS XL.
Oh dear.
Yes, Mr. Moneybags here has something better to spend his money on.
Yeah.
Do you remember my DSi XL, which is in yellow?
Yes.
And my 3DS?
Yes.
I melded them together, and I
What?
formed a Pikachu 3DS XL.
Crazy.
I don't. Did you actually do that yourself, or did you buy it?
I bought it, yeah.
Good, because I was gonna say I can't imagine. I just got this bizarre image of you, just like, over an anvil, just putting the two on top of each other and just hammering it in a very manly way. And
Yeah.
somehow you come out with this complete product. It's like, wow,
Cue
what
the
have I
music.
made? Look what I have created. I am a god.
Go search Nintendo.
Yeah.
Look what I made.
No, you can't sell it to Nintendo. They'll just see.
Yep.
On eBay it is then. On eBay.
Yeah, I bought it for £38 though.
Oh.
Yeah, that's £38 that isn't going to charity, ain't it?
Nope, it's going into the coffers of game.
And a percentage of it is going into the coffers of Nintendo, which are probably overfilling and cover half of Switzerland.
I don't think they actually do.
If
Get
they
money
put
for
all- I
pre-
mean,
pre-
if Nintendo got if Nintendo put all of their money into cash form, then it probably would cover half of Europe.
Loads of money.
Yeah.
Did you say like Nintendo got money because pre-owned console?
What's that?
What?
Did you say Nintendo got money off a pre-owned console?
No.
Oh,
No.
right, okay.
They got
Okay.
They got money from a sold console.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If,
Alright,
if,
okay.
if someone buys a DS in
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
game,
Sorry.
then they get a percentage of the money, don't they?
Did you trade in your DS
Yeah.
XL then? Okay.
Yeah. Traded them both in.
I was like, how did you get for 38 quid?
Yeah,
It
it
must
would
have been a
28 quid,
really
but I had to buy a charger.
all
Because,
of
like,
these.
You have to trade in your charger with a
Yeah.
console, which makes it a bit of a dick.
Hmm.
First of all.
Yeah,
And
you
then-
gotta have everything.
Then the Pikachu 3DS XL doesn't actually come with a charger. I know
They
it's-
saw you coming a mile off. They saw you walking in with your like Pokemon Fan Forever T-shirt, and they thought we
Yeah.
can get him.
we get all the money out of
Yeah.
him. Hey, would you like this bubble hat of
I'm sorry, you can't buy the charger without buying this limited edition 50 quid stylus.
And here's a nice bag.
Yeah,
Cost
yeah.
20 quid.
Don't forget the bag that it all comes in.
You're not allowed to take it
Oh,
without
yeah.
the bag.
I'm sorry, Nintendo has imposed a £30 browsing tax on all their products.
Wow.
If you look at any of their products for more than 5 minutes, you get charged.
Anyway, and which I'm guessing the topic
Yeah,
is
reached
that-
the end of that topic.
is that topic over?
has
Alright.
reached that.
Let's go on to one of my topics. Oh,
Yeah.
which one? I've got so many. Ooh.
Which one
Which one
shall
will take
you?
most time?
I could do the one which
Well,
will take the least time.
We have been going on for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, you've
More
been going on
time.
like that long, and I
Jesus.
haven't gotten my piece yet.
No time for you, Chris. We're gonna end it right now.
Lol jokes.
Lol jokes. Anyway, 10 best-selling games in the US 2012. Guess what order they go in?
Wow.
Black
told
Ops
you-
2.
I told you earlier, so this isn't really a surprise.
Black
I
Ops
was-
2, Halo 4,
No.
FIFA
You missed out number
13.
2.
Excuse me.
What is
What?
number 2?
Excuse me.
What do you want?
Number
Tom?
2 wasn't that. It was a sports game called NFL something.
13.
NFL
Yeah.
13.
It was number 1, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Number 2, Madden NFL 13. Number 3, Halo 4. Number 4, Assassin's Creed 3. Number 5, Just Dance 4. Number 6, NBA 2K13, because they're cool. Number 7, Borderlands 2. Number 8, Modern Warfare 3. Number 9,
What?
Lego Batman 2. DC Superheroes. And number 10 was FIFA Soccer 13.
I can't believe the past Call of Duty games are
the past Call
getting
of Duty game
into
was
the
one
top.
of the most sold games. in
I
2012.
mean-
Well, the thing is that when a new Call of Duty game comes out, the old Call of Duty games go down in price.
Yeah, but
But anyone who has enough money to buy as a kind of generation behind Call of Duty game, but doesn't have enough money to say buy Black Ops 2, they can buy Modern Warfare 3. Because something I've noticed about the Call of Duty games is that the entire back catalogue of multiplayer games still gets played a hell of a lot. I mean, you could still go on Modern Warfare 2 and you'd still find like full parties. And full,
yeah, but it
full
would
and
be all
Luke.
hacked.
And Luke.
It would be hacked.
Well,
yeah, but people are still buying the game as well.
Yeah, I know, but Activision don't care about past Call of Duty games, as in.
No, they don't.
If-
They just care about money, like
Exactly.
all developers.
Yeah, true, but
And it's making the money, so it's all good. Okay, so that's one topic down.
NHL. Is
I wasn't really
a
looking
ice
for a
hockey
discussion
game.
about that. I was
Yeah.
just telling you about it.
but like how I knew number 1 and number 3, not spots in that was I recently watched a video on your next topic, Chris, about GameSpot. I believe it was one of the managers was like, oh, violence and stuff.
Oh,
anyway.
right, yeah.
Carry on with your
okay,
topic.
so this one is my next topic then, apparently. It's been dictated to me by Tom. Yes, the Entertainment Consumer Association, or ECA, which doesn't stand for all that bollocks you were spouting earlier, Tim.
If you haven't heard that bollocks, I said the Electrical Contracts Association or the Edinburgh College of Art.
Enhanced
Seriously,
capital
the
allowance
ECA
as well.
does not actually appear on the front page of
No.
European Club
Google.
But,
Association.
basically, the ECA has sent a letter to the US Vice President telling the government and the media to stop blaming video games for real world violence. This is a very, very controversial subject, and following the that shooting recently in America, that school, it's been brought up again. And basically, the whole thing is that the guy who did it, it was found out that he liked Call of Duty. So everyone's like, "Oh my God, he played a shooter.
Wasn't
that
it
must
that
be
he
responsible."
his brother
Mm.
liked Mass Effect?
That was another thing. No, he was found to like Call of Duty as well.
Uh-oh.
And his brother did like a Mass Effect page. But, you know, when the media's looking into this sort of thing, they'll dig up anything to make a headline. Literally anything.
He liked
I don't
chicken nuggets?
I have never
but
liked
not
the
from McDonald's?
I never like how the media handle these sorts of things. I mean, it's just I've just got this image of just like someone with a microphone next to this like sobbing woman, just saying, "Please relive those horrible events for us." It's like Oh, she's crying. Are you catching this, Tony? Tony's the camera guy.
It's always the camera man's name.
Yeah. So I don't like how the media handles these things anyway. But when they start blaming anything they can, just using it as a scapegoat, then
Yeah.
Yep.
that just pisses me off. So I'm glad that the ECA is actually taking action and saying, look, it's not our fault. It's not the game's fault. These people are pretty fucked up to begin with.
Yeah, they're trying. I was gonna say they're trying to cover the actual issue up with games and movies, because movies are getting also blamed sometimes. But I'm just saying, like, they're covering up the real issue of their gun control laws and stuff, which should be sorted out.
Yeah.
The right to bear arms is a bit iffy in that country.
Well, it's all. It could mean anything. It
but
means
then,
whatever they want it to mean, really.
I mean, if they actually do something about it, I fear that people will moan about their freedom.
Well, that's the thing.
Of
It's like the American government itself, by
is
law,
based.
by law, people are allowed to carry guns.
Yeah,
by law,
but
it's their as you say, it's part of the Constitution, and they're not gonna just. They can amend it, but they can't just get rid of that bit altogether.
yeah.
Otherwise, there'll be a revolution again.
A rebellion.
Did you see that
the
interview? The Piers Morgan interview with the gun nut.
I don't watch Piers Morgan.
I don't either. But it was on The Escapist or something, or Reddit. And basically the guy's like going mental. And Piers Morgan just has to have like a straight face for the whole thing. Just like, yep, cool. So the guy's like, I'm gonna kill you and your motherfucking laws against guns.
Yeah, I
With
don't
a
know.
gun.
It's a double-edged sword, really. The right to bear arms. I mean, on the one hand, you can defend yourself, but on the other hand, you can attack people. So
Yeah.
I don't know. But
Gun
then,
crime's surprisingly low here, though.
yeah, but people still get guns, which I don't understand, considering guns are meant to be outlawed here.
Yeah.
But
mainly around our parts, to be honest, like country.
Yeah.
I know people like in Frome, they're like, "Oh, I just bought a gun."
I know
okay,
if you have like a hunting license or something, then you can own like a gun.
A shotgun.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's a complicated one. You can't just. It's not as simple as just saying guns are bad, ban them, because then people would be fighting with knives again or something. You can't say, all right, knives are banned as well, because it's human nature. People will find any way to kill each other.
They should
Well, the thing is, if they want to cut gun crime, get rid of guns. We have barely any gun crime in this country, but a lot of knife crime.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
We have barely any gun crime in this country.
Yeah.
No. There are plenty of kids with guns down in London. You may have the fortune of living in Portsmouth or Wiltshire, which isn't, they're not known as the two most hostile environments to live in. But no, there is plenty of gun crime in the UK. But even with guns outlawed, because guns are still readily available on the black market. And to say just get rid of guns, it doesn't work, because people will always find a way to get them.
There needs to be like a solid, like if they're gonna keep guns legalized, which you probably will, they need a solid way of controlling it with like thorough background.
That's what I mean with what?
Thorough background checks of people. Like,
are you mental?
Yeah.
yeah. They have to be mentally stable.
But the thing is that with that shooting in the school in America, he got the guns from his mum.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He stole them from his mum.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be allowed to own guns if you have anyone with that sort of.
How are you meant to know? Say Say you're an
That's-
elderly couple. You've got no dodgy background or whatever. You want to buy a gun to protect yourself in your home, and
Yeah.
someone comes in with like waving a knife about. You're old. You can't get up in time. So the waving knifeman kind of just threatens you a bit and then takes your guns.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Then he's got the
unfortunate.
guns.
That
And-
exactly.
and,
That's
you know,
Why do you have guns in the
old
first
couple?
place?
Yeah, the elderly couple isn't gonna go. Oh, but we've had a background check. You can't do this. Yeah.
No, I
Don't
know.
take
I'm
our
not
guns.
saying.
We had to
Yeah,
have a
but
background
when
check
you
to get them.
purchase, this is
Mm. And,
serious.
I don't know. You just can't. You can't say let's get rid of guns because there's always going to be a way to get them. I mean, this country is proof of that. We're not meant to have guns, but people still get them. And the black market in America is a hell of a lot more dominant than it is here. No, it really is a problem with no solution. No one can. The problem is that everyone's expecting like some magic fairy to wave a wand, and then somehow there's going to be one answer to all these problems. But no, it's not going to be.
The real life doesn't
Yeah.
have this sort of proper answer.
No, there's no just like one solid answer. There's just
A solution that'll make people unhappy.
Well, they
Well,
should
yeah.
go into dictatorship.
yeah. Okay, yeah. I think it's going to take a lot for the. I think it's going to take a lot for the land of the free to fall under a dictatorship. Somehow.
That
Well,
would be.
Play any of the recent FPSs come out,
Hmm.
and they're a little bit expecting it. It seems.
Well, that's not dictatorship from within. That's just the Russians coming over and imposing a dictatorship.
Or the Koreans, in terms of Homefront.
Well, yeah, but no one played Homefront.
No one ever.
Oh, that's another game I got. I got Sniper Elite version 2.
That was me expecting you to say I got Homefront.
No, well,
You went in a different direction.
I did because I was thinking.
Because no one got Homefront.
No, exactly. Yeah, I was like,
Ever.
what kind of game did I get like that? Oh yeah,
But
Sniper Elite version 2. Anyway, yeah. Sorry.
Probably best ending this
Yes,
controversial
yes, so-
subject.
Of
Yeah, so basically the ECA is standing up for games when it comes to the media and governments blaming games for
So it
reward
should.
violence, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also, on a completely unrelated topic, the new Tomb Raider coming out in March. I don't know how much you two have played of Tomb Raider, but me being a quite a big PS1 player, back in the day, I absolutely adore the original Tomb Raiders.
Well, when I was
Um,
younger, I had it on the PC, Tomb Raider 1, you know.
Hmm.
And I played around mostly in the
Mhm.
grounds of my own mansion, trapping the butler in a fridge,
That was Tomb Raider
and
2.
jumping around to music.
jumping around.
The Butler was Tomb Raider 2.
I have no real recollection of
I'm
what
saying
game I
it
was
was Tomb
playing.
Raider. I'm saying it's Tomb Raider 2. You are now informed.
Okay.
I
Well,
mean,
I never really went out
Yeah.
into the main game because it had combat, and I was like
Oh no, combat.
not able to comprehend that
Mm.
sort of thing.
I have to
yeah.
agree with Tim on this. All I
Well,
did.
Maybe it was a bit before your time. I don't know, but
It was pretty much like
Mm.
we are so young, we don't really
But,
know what's happening.
I don't know. It is one of those games where, when you look back on it right now, it's a bit shit. But
Yes.
for the sake of nostalgia, and at the time, it was pretty good. But yeah, basically,
The reimagining of this
well,
next
the
team.
reimagine it. Well, they kind of came back with Underworld and that other one.
Not the top one down. Do not say the top.
Oh, what was it called? It was
Not-
after Anniversary. There were two more Tomb Raiders that came out. It was Tomb Raider Legend, that was it, and Tomb Raider Underworld, and they were kind of a reboot, but they didn't really do very well.
No, and
Um,
this new game's like
Yeah.
a
It is.
reboot.
Oh,
Reboot.
this game's not a reboot. It's an origin story.
Yeah,
Um,
it is.
Technically a reboot.
It's not because the original Tomb Raiders never had an origin story, so there was nothing to reboot.
Unless this game leads into
The first Tomb Raider, which I'll be very surprised if it does.
Yeah, that would be really surprising.
But no, yeah. So it looks pretty good. Obviously there's been a bit of a bit of hype about the trailers that have come out. It's like, oh, this is kind of like
rape and stuff.
Yeah, well, that was a controversial trailer where she almost kind of gets raped.
I think they did it, but
Yeah.
I have played
Played
the new Tomb. Yeah, when I was in
Gamescom?
MCM. Sorry.
Ah.
It was quite good. I
It
enjoyed
does
it.
look really good. It's like they have. It looks like they've actually done it right, which I'm very excited about.
Yeah.
It's
mean-
a collector's edition. The
I
collector's edition
played-
has 3 iron-on badges,
Oh god.
a weapon pack DLC,
Mm.
and a 10-track score, as well as
Oh.
an 8-inch Lara Croft figurine,
Oh god.
15-inch by 19-inch double-sided island map and poster,
Mm.
a 5-inch by 7-inch lithogram, which is like one of those postcards which you don't send,
Yeah.
and a survival tin.
Yeah, I'm not really interested in any of that.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, the weapon pack DLC would probably be alright.
I was gonna say I originally thought you were just gonna end with weapon pack. You just get a weapon pack. But yeah, no, it looks like they've kept the spirit of the original games, but they've added more combat, and obviously the graphics are a hell of a lot better. And from what I've heard as well, the controls have been immeasurably improved. Because the one problem that all of the Tomb Raider games, even up to Underworld, had was the bloody controls and the camera just did not work well together.
It
I
wasn't
mean-
like Assassin's Creed.
No, the camera would always be where you don't want it to be, which would lead to very frustrating mistakes.
Fair enough.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
The bit I played was the right bit at the beginning. You know where the trailer matches, where she's injured.
Yeah.
You can still jump like 5 feet in there.
Realism was never a game's good point.
Yeah, I know. It
You
was
don't
like
play games for realism.
no, I guess, but I was like, that's crazy. It's like if you played the Uncharted series, which I'm not too sure if you
Speaking
but
of, yeah.
Speaking
it
of what?
plays the same.
I was going to say, speaking of realism, that is a good segue into my last topic.
I
Right.
love that. Slightly far away. Just
Yeah,
Tom going,
Tom can't seem to stay near the mic today. It's like
I know. I'm like swinging around on my chair and everything. It's
if we were on webcam right now,
that'd be hilarious. But yeah. No, virtual reality. Right. I've recently watched an anime recommended to me by Tim. Even though he hasn't watched himself.
yep,
Tim,
I do
what?
that a lot.
What are you doing?
Called Sword Art Online. I believe Tom's heard of it as well.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just haven't had enough time.
Yeah.
I
Sword
mean,
Art Online.
I have,
yeah.
but still.
The premise is that there's a kid. He's really good at this game. He was a beta tester for a new virtual reality game that is like full virtual reality. Like you are living in the game, in the literal sense. In that you just put the headset on, you plug in, and that's it. You're in the game. Your external body doesn't move at all. You're fully in the game. He's a beta test for a new game that comes out on that called Sword Art Online. But when the game is actually released to 10,000 players, him included, it turns out that the creator of the game had more sinister plans, and he prevents them from logging out. And he says the only way you can win, the only way you can log out of the game is by winning the game, and winning the game means defeating all bosses on all the 100 floors. And the big point of this is that if you die in the game, you die in real life. It's pretty good. I'd recommend it to anyone who's into that sort of anime. It's got a second season as well, which is slightly different, but it's still good.
Fair enough.
But yes, just
Why we're talking about
yeah,
this is...
thinking about that. I was just thinking about, well, this anime was meant to be set like in the not too distant future of Japan. And I'm thinking, how close are we really to that level of virtual reality? And I did a bit of
research,
and it turns out we're not. We are not at all.
No.
Really?
We are nowhere near that level of virtual reality. It turns out, well, apparently the closest thing, you might have heard of it, the closest thing we've got, well, the most advanced thing we've got at the moment is a device called the Oculus. Have you heard of that?
No, but I'll Google it now.
Yeah. I'll give you the article I'm reading.
Oh.
And,
Right, I've seen
Tom
this.
Tom will put it in the the video description as well.
Yeah, I've seen this before.
Yeah. But yes, for quite a while now.
Tom, wasn't that actually your profile picture on Facebook?
No.
What was that thing that was on your face before then?
Well, the thing on my Facebook was the, covers where you get 3D glasses.
Yeah.
They were on a stand. They were, so I took a picture. it was lunchtime at college, and we kept taking pictures, and yeah. So I started my profile picture. Anyway, moving on to your topic.
Yeah. I forgot what I was going to say now. What was I going to say?
How good is this Oculus Rift?
Oh, right, yeah. For quite a while now, people have been looking into virtual reality and often failing quite miserably. But this guy stepped up and he said, right, gonna make this one half decent. And apparently he did. Just look at the specs here, blah, blah. He said that what he basically did was he was like trying out different virtual reality products. This is a company called Lucky, spelled with an E-Y. The founder of it, he bought a load of different virtual reality devices, and he just put them on and thought, these are shit, I'm going to make my own.
Mm-hmm.
And he did. And,
Very well.
Yep, he describes it as
confusing.
Yeah. Well, he said it was hard to quantify, but subjectively, it's a huge difference. It's like the difference between playing on a 19-inch monitor and a 50-inch TV. Because basically the problems he had with other virtual reality devices at that time was the field of view. Because obviously, if you virtual reality, you want a wide field of view, as if you were actually there.
Yeah, you'd have to have it over like 100.
But he said that most headsets that reached the market had a pitiful field of view. The Oculus is apparently twice as wide and much taller. But the thing with this is that
Carry on.
the thing with this is that with true virtual reality, like the type I saw in that anime, it wasn't just putting on a headset on and then moving around and like, oh look, it looks like I'm in the game. It was actually connecting your consciousness and your nerves and whatever into the game itself. And I got to thinking, how would that be possible? And I'm thinking there is technology out there, like that does work off of nerve impulses. Like there are bionic arms and legs that work off of nerve impulses that you can just think about the arm doing something and it does it. And I'm thinking there probably could be a way to improve and adapt that to make it, instead of controlling a bionic arm, control a character's arm in a video game.
Yeah.
If you're with me. And
yeah.
I'm thinking, why has no one done this yet? Because, I mean, the technology's there, but, I mean, obviously it's still in its primitive stages. It needs to be improved quite a bit. But I just don't see anyone's really looking big enough. I mean, the thing with the Oculus is that it's focusing on the illusion of being in the game by putting on a headset, rather than actually putting you into the game itself. And I don't think anyone's actually trying to do that, because, I don't know, they might think it's impossible or something. So, I don't know, do you reckon that it's possible to do? And if so, why do you reckon it hasn't been done yet?
Money. That's it would probably be if it's possible, then it should be made, but probably just the people with the money haven't wanted to build it yet.
Yeah.
No,
Just put it on
Octa-
Kickstarter or something.
Yeah. And make it for one, and then everyone gets to have 15 minutes on it.
Yeah.
I
don't
think-
know. It's just
I-
something that would really improve everything, or destroy people's lives. I don't know. That's another thing I was actually going to talk about. Is that there are good and bad points to that level of virtual reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking if it could ever be done, there'd probably be some drawbacks aside from money. Like
Does that hurt
people,
your eyes?
huh?
Doesn't having
Exactly.
a screen so close to your
Yeah.
eyes burn out your retinas?
This is
It's not firing lasers into your eyes.
like people get headaches from 3D, just like normal
Yeah.
plastic 3D glasses.
I mean,
But that's
obviously, it'd be like it wouldn't be
There might-
it wouldn't be something projected onto your eyes though. It would be
screens, but
I don't know. I assume it'd be some sort of holographic technology, which is also in development at the moment and going well.
yeah. But I'm just thinking like there could be some, as you said, in the game. Well, in the anime, sorry.
Something goes wrong.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
you-
stuck in there.
Yeah, or not even that. You could get harmed, and I don't think people
I
want
don't
to
know.
test that out yet.
Well, yeah, I suppose health and safety and all that. So first
Yeah.
we need to eliminate all the health and safety law,
Mhm.
and the human rights laws as well, so we can get
Exactly.
test people.
And when this technology would be around, I think people would use it to create a different sort of universe for themselves.
I can see how people would like just hide within
'Cause-
the game and not have any life and everything.
Yeah.
But it would destroy like social interaction between
Yeah.
people. But
Yeah.
It would be like that movie Gamer, if anyone's seen it.
I
If-
know of
If you're interested in this stuff, you should watch Gamer. It's a bit gruesome.
Isn't that where the players are controlling prisoners?
Yeah, basically. And they just sat at home on a virtual machine sort of like thing,
Yeah.
and they control gamers. And there's other games like The Sims where people at home control like a fat man just eating constantly and staying at home. It's health and safety. That's what brought us up. Playing as a girl, and then they're like mating with someone else. This movie was kind of smart and saying how games are actually played. Blah 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 blah.
So you say smart, I say pretentious.
Fucking pretentious.
It
dicks.
sounds a bit preachy.
Yeah.
To me, but
Yeah, but
Um,
it's a good movie if you're into all
but
this.
the thing with this anime is that the people aren't against each other; they're against the environment. It wouldn't be like
Yeah,
a
no.
shooter game; it'd be like a cooperative MMO.
Like Guild Wars 2, apart from that area where there isn't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in this anime, there are groups of people that go around killing other players, but they're the bad guys.
Yep,
But
I like
yeah.
the start.
Oh well, yeah. So yeah, I was just basically just
For now, that
off into a flight of fancy there, just wondering what it'd be like to have
that
total virtual reality.
Yeah.
I think it'd be good, but it would have some problems. I mean, it would take a couple of years.
yeah.
after it's
And what
released
if you
before-
couldn't?
What if you were
Like,
blind?
What if you got so immersed into the game and then you like thought that was real life?
You fall out
And-
of real life.
You fall out of
No, no.
The
You
virtual
fall.
real
Sorry,
life.
sorry.
As
You
in
fall.
no map. Yeah.
You
just
fall.
fall through the
You thought that was your real life, and you had no idea. You
Well,
like.
what you do is you get a dreidel and you spin it on the table.
Oh
And
my
if
God.
it stays spinning, then you're still in the game.
Well, unless it has good enough good enough physics so it actually falls over.
Yeah, the
Well,
physics
probably
engine
by that
would be
time they probably
top-notch, yeah. But no, yeah, it's a good idea, and I would like to be alive long enough to see like versions of it come out, but I doubt I will be. But obviously there would be drawbacks.
Yeah.
But then there are drawbacks with everything.
Exactly.
I mean, killer MMOs today, people get lost in and fall out with the real world.
Yep.
Fuck
It
you,
would just
real
get
world.
really worse, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Would
Yep.
you?
Human
It's
race
just-
would die out.
It would just be it's the flight of fancy.
Could you imagine cybersex would just get a lot more prolific?
Not really, because you'd be able to see everyone for who they actually are. Like, you're not a girl.
Unless they
Oh, I
wanted
like
to.
yeah.
Wait, are you not able to change your avatar then?
Well-
In the anime,
No.
you are,
Yes.
but in the first episode,
Someone
the
didn't.
evil guy, the developer of the game, creator of the game, he gives everyone an item called a mirror, and everyone naturally uses it, wondering what it does. And what it does is it projects their true self, so that their avatar is gone and it's actually themselves. And
Yeah.
it's like this one guy is like, "Hang on a minute, you're not a girl."
It's just some fat guy then.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Nice.
You need to watch it, Tim. You really do. It's really good.
The picture I linked.
Forget
Sorry.
about your course and your university qualifications. Just
Yeah, what
watch
you
anime
doing?
all day.
That
Chat
doesn't
anime.
sound good.
Anyway, that's
Eh.
my topics done.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Cool. What's this image then you uploaded?
Yeah,
the-
That looks very futuristic.
that looks
So-
like who's that guy from Star Trek who's blind?
LaForge.
LaForge, yeah.
Geordie
it looks like,
LaForge.
it just
Yeah.
looks like a modern version of LaForge's.
Visor.
Yeah.
So this is actually like in development and stuff,
Yeah.
and it was kind of announced last year, not at E3, but I can't remember when. But it was quite expensive to make, so I
can
think
see
that.
that. I mean, that
could-
Sony logo alone must have cost thousands.
But it people said it was kind of cool.
It does
How,
look kind of cool, I must admit. But I don't see how that would work in a constrained environment. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're wearing a headset, you're still going to be like actually moving around in order to control, or you're still just going to be sat there with a controller in your hand. So either way, it's going to be taking away from the experience.
Yeah.
Either you can only move by using a controller, or you walk into like the fireplace or something.
This is just a, as the image says, 3D headset. So basically, just has
yeah.
yeah.
It's the beginnings of
Yeah, exactly,
of it,
and
yeah.
it's pretty
a
cool.
start, yeah.
And I think they showed it off with Move last time, which could be dangerous.
Mm.
Like you at the moment, I think you want the visor and then minimalist. Minimalist? Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
you don't want to do much movement with it at the moment. You wanna go smacking heads.
Blabbering on about.
Yeah. Anyway,
yeah.
to wrap this lovely long podcast up,
Yeah, that's been a long one, hasn't it?
I would like to
It's
ask,
been about 2 hours.
what are you guys looking forward to in 2013?
Having Tim's babies.
Well, no, game related, please. Would you like me to go first? And
Yeah,
then you
that'd be
can
helpful.
Yeah,
guys
go
think.
ahead, yeah.
So the games I'm looking forward to.
Finishing Cattle Shoujo.
Oh god.
Just putting it out there.
That was a New Year's resolution.
Yes, but you made it.
I made
You're the one that made it.
it? Fucking hell, when did I do that?
When it looked like we were never going to finish it, you're like, alright, New Year's resolution, we're going to finish it.
The game Star Wars 1313. Has anyone got any information on this?
Nope.
Or I'm gonna briefly explain it then. It's basically
So it's a Star Wars game, yeah?
Yeah.
I assume.
it's
is
a
it a-
third-person shooter.
Is it a Disney Star Wars game, or is it...
No, this was done beforehand. but it's still getting it's still getting made by LucasArts. Yeah, that's just, yeah. So,
All right.
And it's quite a different take on the Star Wars universe. You're actually playing as a bounty hunter.
Well, how many different takes can you get on that universe?
You're playing as a bounty hunter. I'm telling you, right? This is a cool one.
Bounty hunter in Knights of the Old Republic, I'm sure.
Yeah, but there's no. I don't think there's any Jedi. So far, anyway. It looks amazing.
Yeah.
The visuals are quite cool. Basically, you go to this planet, and the planet has like billions of levels, and all on these levels are different. I'm guessing productions and stuff like that. And I think you probably go right at the bottom of the Earth with the lowest level. And
Are you saying that this Star Wars game is a dungeon crawler?
No.
It sounds that way.
No, I don't think it's just at the moment all I saw of the trailer was one little small bit where they're going down in this elevator from the top to the bottom. And they were kind of like, then they got attacked on the elevator and then showed us some combat and stuff. That's what I saw. But what I read about Wiki before we did this was there's a third person shooter that adventure game. So I'm guessing there's probably some sort of storyline. I'm not too sure. But it does look good if you want to go check it out. I'll link the website in the description.
You've got a lot of links to put in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also,
The Last of Us.
Yes, I was just about to say The Last of Us. Which looks amazing.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that
Because
as
it's Naughty Dog.
It's about, well, I think, do you play as the guy or the girl?
I'm guessing you probably could play as both.
Basically, it's
Probably
this
different.
guy who was like dragging along a girl.
Literally, or...
So,
Well,
the whole
basically,
environment is a virus has spread.
Apocalypse on Earth in The Last of Us, a PlayStation 3 exclusive. Fuck you, Chris.
It's a fungi-based
Apocalypse?
apocalypse.
I very nearly bought a PS3 just to play God of War 3. It's not beyond my reach to buy a console just for one game.
And
Well, if you do, you can play Little Big Planet.
this
is loud.
this game, what they showed off in E3 was an event. They went into a building. This event was not like programmed in. It could happen
Well, it was
anytime.
It wasn't programmed.
But no, okay.
Oh, dear
No,
God.
it wasn't like
Yes.
No,
The fungus has
it wasn't-
grown sentient. Grown beyond
okay,
the
it was
program's
programmed in, but not like at a certain time.
rules.
It's like a random generated one. Okay,
Yeah.
you go into the
dear.
building, and there's a fight scene, and everything happens, and it's against thugs, and it's pretty cool combat, and
Yeah.
it does look good,
Just
and it's a Naughty
imagine
Dog production.
One of the devs just going, hang on a minute, we didn't program this in.
But then the printer falls on top of his head.
Yeah. That's like the last thing you hear on a sketchy recording.
Shush.
It's like, this is the last known recording of what happened inside that building. Hang on a minute, I don't remember programming this.
Oh God!
Ow! Keep it away from me! Ah!
and then you just like
You hear a dial-up sound.
Yeah.
Also,
that's what we call day zero.
new Devil May Cry, which is out this month.
Another one?
Yes.
Have they included
it's-
30% more angst?
You mean
No,
he's got
everyone-
black hair? This is the one that people have been.
Yes, everyone's been bitching about
anticipating.
it because
Because
It's
instead
different.
of white hair, he's got black hair.
Yes.
yes,
Right.
and it's And it's a different, yeah.
It's a different main
It's
character?
different. No.
It's a prequel.
Yeah.
Because everyone loves prequels.
Yep.
I say
So-
that just after having raved on about Tomb Raider prequel.
Yep.
That's not a prequel, that's a reboot.
Elder
Yeah.
Scrolls Online is apparently coming out in 2013.
Guess what I'm not buying this year?
Elder
Uh,
Scrolls
Be
Online?
terrible. It's like if I were playing one of the Elder Scrolls game and I was thinking, what would really ruin this game experience for me? I know,
Another dickhead doing it.
being an MMO, that would really ruin it for me.
Yeah.
And then shortly after it was announced, I was like,
Wouldn't
I'm
get
looking
this
forward
game.
to Bioshock Infinite myself.
Very well.
Yep, it looks pretty good. I'm glad that they didn't rush to release it by Christmas and are taking their time with it.
Yeah,
Bodes well.
exactly. It shows they care and they're not getting pushed to get it out by the developer, publisher, sorry.
Yeah, but no, I can't really think of anything else I'm looking forward to game-wise
No.
this year.
Well.
There hasn't been that much information, has there, about what's being released this year?
There's been quite a bit.
Well, there probably has, but it was.
I know probably what Tim's about to say, but yeah.
I mean, all the information for this year was like published sometime last year, and I've forgotten about it by now.
I mean, you can probably guess what I'm
Yep.
looking forward to.
Yep.
Pokemon,
Oh
Animal
yeah,
Crossing,
Yep.
there's a new
GTA
Animal
5.
Crossing.
There it goes.
Oh, GTA 5, if I can play it, would be good.
Ooh, the Amnesia game's actually coming out soon, apparently.
Oh,
or not.
well, you need to play the first one first. I'm actually looking forward to playing that.
Ni no Kuni, which is in 12 days.
Oh my god, it's so good.
You haven't
Sorry.
played it yet, Tom.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the sound of a man ejaculating.
The demo's out, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's on the PlayStation Store.
Well, I best take a look at it.
That's
See
what
what I've
it's.
actually pre-ordered.
Oh, I pre-ordered
I
the
go
collector's
in blind.
edition.
Apparently, well, this is because my friend works in game. Me and one other guy are the only two people in Portsmouth to have pre-ordered Ni no Kuni.
What's it called?
Ni no
Ni
Kuni.
no Kuni.
Kuni.
Armor 3's coming out this year, apparently.
Daisy Sandloon. Nope. No. Okay.
Daisy Sandalone. Yeah, that's coming out this year.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should be excited or not for it. What else? There's a lot of games, really.
No, there is.
Well, don't
I'm.
forget the large amount of fine indie work that will be being done this
Yeah.
year.
But we don't really know
That we don't know.
Yep, looking forward to it, indie developers. Thumbs up.
Wow.
what I'm looking
Wow.
forward to as
There's a new
well.
Oddworld.
Is there?
out. Yeah.
What's that?
Oddworld Munch's Odyssey.
Munch.
Alright.
They
Yep.
already
Play as
did
both
that, I'm
Abe
sure.
and Munch in a newly 3D Oddworld as you solve puzzles and defeat enemies and
Hang on,
overthrow
hang on.
Glockons.
I'll stop you right there.
Uh-oh.
First of all, why is Abe and Munch in the same game? They were two separate characters, I'm sure.
Apparently this has already been released on the
And they
Xbox.
both escaped anyway. And secondly, Oddworld game in 3D?
Yeah.
No. No. No.
There is an odd world in 3D. Stranger's Wrath.
Yeah, I never played that. You know why I didn't play
I got my
it?
Vita.
Because it was an Oddworld game in 3D.
What was coming? Oh. Persona 4 on the Vita.
Oh.
Saints Row 4.
I thought I heard
maybe.
you say Persona 4. I was like, oh, and then you said on the Vita. Oh. I thought you were on about Persona 4 Arena, or is that already out?
That's probably out.
I think that's out, yeah.
Well,
But no, Persona 4 Golden Edition, I believe it's called. But yeah.
no, I don't know. Persona 4 Golden Edition is just
Yeah.
Persona 4.
Yeah.
It's
But
not. Arena is what I'm looking forward to coming out, because I played Persona 4. It was pretty damn good, and apparently Arena carries on the story somewhat.
Alright.
Through the through the medium of a Street Fighter-esque.
Yeah, I'm not really keen on which. Oh,
I forget
just talking
what those
about
games
fighting.
are called.
Just talking about fighting games. One, I was like, I don't really care about fighting games because I'm really bad at them. But there's one fighting game which I'm looking forward to, and it's the DC one. Can anyone give me a name? It's
No.
it's gonna,
Type in DC Fighting.
Injustice.
I'm sure it'll come out.
Injustice.
Injustice.
If anyone wants to look at that,
Yeah.
thing, it looks quite good. Even though I hated the last 3 fighting games that I purchased because I sucked at them all the time.
I don't know. I've never been that great at them either, but I don't know. If it's a Persona 4 game, then I'll give it a chance because it's Persona 4.
Yeah.
Or if it's a Persona game, I'll give it a chance, even though I've only played 3 and 4. It's still pretty good. Pretty damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we can call it there. It's been
Yeah.
been about 2 hours, 3 hours.
Yep.
It's been good. It's been good.
Been a good time not doing any work.
So then.
Shut up, Tim.
So then, boys and girls.
Yes.
The code for this week.
Have you watched this far? If you have, then you should really consider reevaluating your life.
You should
continue to watch and burn with us.
You should put this code in.
If you really want to prove to us that you've watched this far and give us more comments, because we need the comments. Type in the following code. It's going to be a tough one this time.
This is great.
Yeah. Ben. His name was Ben, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Ben, this is for you.
Or Egan, if you get this far.
Or Egan. 368476653198295631187515981453148.
And that's a haiku.
Did you catch that? I'll say it again. I'm not going to say it again.
No.
You can literally just go back in the video.
Exactly, yeah.
Do it again.
Rewind. So thank you for watching, I was about to say. Thank you for listening.
Yep, you'll have something to watch soon.
Because I'm getting a webcam very soon.
I'll be getting a webcam come payday.
When is payday for you?
21st. Next Monday.
Oh.
Yeah,
Cool.
well, it's not like we're doing these weekly or anything.
Anyway, if you would like to subscribe, favorite, share this video, and if you would like to subscribe to us personally,
tattoo it on your arm.
And
write a song about us. Favourable life.
And send all your pictures to PO Box. We have no PO Box.
What the fuck are you on about, PO Box? That doesn't exist anymore.
Send in your paintings to PO Box.
Blue Peter.
Send in your pictures to Twitter. That's the big thing these days, isn't it?
Yes.
Don't worry, I've just got Blue Peter's PO Box address.
Oh dear.
It's PO Box 20, London, W12.
I think that's
6BP.
Anyway, yes.
If you want to send us flowers, or if you want to hire a bard to sing a song about us, or
we're dragging this on.
If you want to write a musical composition explaining how great we are.
If you want to make sweet, sweet love to us.
Yeah, not all of us at the same time. Yeah, if you want us to go out with you for a cup of coffee, or
Stop this. Thank you for listening for this far, and we do appreciate it.
Yeah, we really do.
So
we'll
so catch you.
We're stuck on a ship in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
And we will catch you next time. My name is Sean Englishman.
We're not gonna literally catch you, don't worry.
Yeah, we'll catch you next time.
Yeah, watch out, Tom's behind you with a net.
Brilliant.
See you later, everyone.
Alright,
bye.
See ya. Bye.